How's it going, everybody? It's Dean here from Our Gaming again, and we're going to be jumping into a Premier M21 draft. We've been doing really well lately, and yeah, I think we can do even better. So let's push through and see how we go. Yeah, man, in an hour's time, Right. So we have pack one, pick one. Got a couple of options here. So this hooded Blightfang is fine, but it's not the be-all and end-all. It's just like a nice, cheap Death Touch creature. Going to plat 2 with Grixis? No. Yeah, let's see how much further you get with that though. This is a weird one, chat, because we've got a nice removal spell here. A Capture Sphere is, I'd say Capture Sphere is slightly better than the Hunter's Edge. A part of me doesn't, a part of me doesn't really like taking the rare first. I think this Skimmer is a slightly better card. But if we do end up in black, it'll be quite powerful, right? I don't know. Blue just seems a lot better here. I'm going to go with the Sky Skimmer and try and build around it. Oh dear, chat. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it today. I thought we'd got away with it. I'm sorry. I'm just going to have to apologize to absolutely everyone else in the draft. Now, let's have a look. Who have we got? We've got Jago. Can't see that. Simurg, Avius, Jew, and Jan Handy. We're gonna have to take Teferi. I've got no idea what else was in this pack for somebody not to take this. But this is pack one, pick one. Every day of the week it's pack one, pick one. Now the question is, what card do we have with it? So I personally think, so you draw a card with the Flyers. So the Flyers is nice. This is nice for card draw. But having said that, I think we want to be putting ourselves into that Prowess deck. Okay. Now, although this is nice, it might wheel. And I don't think this does it for us, right? Yeah. So I think I'm going to take the Scorching Dragonfire. Just because it helps with that Prowess deck. It's an excellent removal. And I think that Scorching Dragonfire is just slightly better than Finishing Blow in this format. And we kind of hope that this wheels. Now, what do we have? So it looks like we don't have anything else that's in blue for help us with our card draw. No love for the Snoop as always. Yeah, sadly so. Spellgorger Weir is a nice little take here, right? Grasp of Darkness, second Finishing Blow for somebody who's going to have some fantastic removal. And there is a land there. But I think just taking the Spellgorger Weird will do enough here for us. Yeah, KJ, I completely agree. There. Beautiful. Yeah, so in an hour's time, we'll do a gems giveaway for subs. Just to kind of repay you for like all the kind of great stuff that you do for the channel. Probably take the Crash through here. It works well with the Weird and also the Tutelage. I mean, this would be a nice finisher, but in all honesty, you win these games by card draw. Wait, that's me. Beautiful. Quite a disappointing pick here, and I think we're going to go with a Megalodon. Cancel, we always get cancel in these kind of core sets, and I never truly buy into it. Like, if one comes around and it's a free pick, I will get it. The other option would be to pick up the 5/5 when you sacrifice, it deals 1 damage. That is a pick. However, I think with us having so much card draw, we should be getting our mana. And just a hexproof as a finisher with a scry is very impactful. So we're going to take one off. We're not going to be taking any more of those. Lurking but still here. Brilliant. Yeah, just a big shout out to all the new subs today. Like, it really was so great of kind of Matt and Bex and everyone else that's gifted subs today. Like, it really is appreciated, guys. I can't thank you enough. Right, so Unsubstantiate is the better card here, but we care more about the card draw, right? These are coming down very late. So we're going to take the Frantic Adventures and try and buy into that kind of mindset. The Tome's fine as a creature. But you know, it is essentially get Teferi's tutelage out and win the game. That is all we are looking to do here. In limited, it is an absolute bomb. It is a pack one, pick one for me. Okay, so I think here there is a second crash through, but we will be grabbing the Sky Scanner. It's an excellent creature in the air. You need that blue flyer that draws mills. Yeah. Have you managed to play much, Matt? We'll grab the Sky Scanner. It's easy. Yes, Dr. T as well with that gifted. I'm gonna thank everyone at the end. Like, yeah, there's so many of you that's gifted subs today, and it's like, wow. Like, I honestly sometimes do not know what I do to deserve such a fantastic community. And I know I say that every week, but it stands, right? It stands. Playing a basic Euro deck to get coins for drafts. Ah, nice. How many euros did you pick up in the end? Oh, beans. Thank you, my friend. But remember, guys, like subbing, gifting subs, donating is never necessary. I'm going to take the Hobble Fiend. I think a Hobble Fiend is slightly better than this. The Trample's great, and it gives us something to do with creatures that kind of get capture sphered and whatnot. Rookie Mistake is a very bad card. It's a very bad card. In fact, all of these cards are quite bad. I'm going to take the Forgotten Sentinel just as a creature. Nick's here. Hey, Nick, how's it going? I haven't seen your face in a while, man. Hope you're well. Hope everything's going all right for you. The Snoop is coming around again. Over the top card revealed. You may cast goblins from it. We're not really on that goblin kind of train, are we? I'm going to take a Jester. Didn't realize crafting was a thing, so I have loads of crafting tokens. Nice. We could pick up a second Jester, but I think, do we smooth out our mana? Now let's go for a second Jester, and that's our top game finished. Yeah, so I don't like... So, oh, no worries, Fraxter. So, KJ, I do like lands, but only in 3-color decks. Like, realistically, we shouldn't need to smooth out our mana. 2 Skeletons going last after those final blows, really? Skeleton's an awesome card. Wow. So what do we have here, chat? Some options for us. We have Opt, which is really nice card draw. It might come round. But then we have Capture Sphere and Shock. Now, both of these together are kind of on par for me. Shock's obviously a lot better when you have lots of little creatures and when you're trying to get that incremental damage in when you care about that reach. But Capture Sphere deals with the bigger creatures. No. So if we was in a black deck, I would probably go for Shock, right? Because we would have final blows to deal with some of the bigger creatures. Shock might wheel. Maybe it might wheel. Why do people hate double vision? Don't hate it. It's just 5 mana before you can start doing anything. And you tend to use up a lot of your kind of instants and sorceries early doors. So I'm going to take the Capture Sphere to deal with something later on in the game. Ooh. Ooh, no. Don't give me this choice. Trample, where extra total non-contact damage that you've done this turn. Whenever a sorcery deals non-contact damage, it deals that much damage to target creature. I mean, read, Captain says. I don't know what to pick here. I mean, we'll probably get rid of a Jester. Do we think read? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna take the big top end creature, and then we'll see where we go from there. Second Capture Sphere is great. Yeah, Nick, we've been really good, thank you. Well, what about yourself? Yeah, no, we've been absolutely fantastic. Like the channel's great. It's like really picking up lots of traction, lots of new subs, lots of new followers. So I'm very happy, and personal life has been great as well. We'll take the temple here. You might get a second read, but not a second incinerator. That's true, MP. It does kind of the Azorius Flyer. So the Azorius Flyer is nice, but like the best time to play that is early on, right? And if you're splashing early on, it doesn't work out as well. So yeah, anything that's kind of 2 mana that's off color, I tend not to splash for. If the shock wheels, KJ, that would be awesome. Ah, really, Beans? That's interesting. It's top end of your really deck. Great song. Yeah, we don't know any of these players, right? I don't think I've drafted against them before. One thing I'm really happy about with the M21 person to person drafts is that they're all firing like really quickly. Like we was the last one to press ready then, and we hate it when people dawdle with that. Casting a precognitive perception and copying it. Mwah. Ooh, chat. Got some options here. So, only block creatures with flying, but it is a flyer. But the Jeskai Elder, I think Jeskai Elder's the better card here, right? Draw 3 cards though, but it's expensive and it will wheel. I do like the flyer, but I think this with Prowess is slightly better. Yeah, Prowess and draw. I mean, the art on this is fantastic as well. Okay, so this is fine. This is probably better in our deck. This might wheel though, right? I'm going to take the Frantic Inventory because we've already got one. Mountain is clearly the best pick. Nick knows. Nick knows. Hard keep. Yeah, we're going to take the Frantic here. It won't wheel. I think Frantic's still better though. Oh no! No, really? Have we just been handed a 7-0 draft? Oh dear, dear, dear. Smug to Fairy. Still another pack left, chat, as well. Just felt a tingle. I know, I felt it too, Captain. Experimental overload is when you stick a fork in a plug and Dr. Manhattan comes out. GG's, might as well say it now. GG's, Oppo. 7-0 draft, you reckon, chat? All you want to do is criticize. I'm going to stop singing on Twitch because when I'm recording, the songs aren't playing on the recording, right? And so I can turn the music up now. Yeah, so the songs don't play on the recording, so it's just me like really poorly singing. I don't know, Matt. Who did sing it? It was Alexander O'Neill, right? Alexander O'Neill. Let's keep it that way then. What do we like here, chat? Do we like experimental overload? Or do we like the riddle form? Is that right? Was that right? Overload? I thought it was overload as well. Opt. Looks like we're not picking up the second experimental overload. Why does that make that noise? Oh. On its head. I mean, we're not playing either of these, right? I'm going to just take the gems here. Dub given. Checking potential dub. Dub given. 11 creatures, 10 non-creatures. Chat, this is awesome. Rookie mistake. Best music video of all time. Splash white for dub. Too true. You guys. So is somebody else drafting Prowess? Are they cutting us? Jeskai Elder here? Jeskai Elder or 20 gems? think it's Zelda, right? Gives us a creature, gives us some potential draw. Dean, Rookie Mistake is a really bad card. Also, Dean, we'll take... Look, Beans, I had no other option. 20 gems. Larcenist, maybe? Library. This is a decision. Chat, so is it the opt or is it return to slag for some removal? Like return to slag comes in so many times. We've got plenty of card draw as well. I think I'm going to take the return to slag. It's on curve as well. Slag. Stop it. Experimental overloads. Or Sky Scanner. Only 12 creatures. Rewind? I don't like rewind in draft. Get back all of our draws? Okay. I see what you guys are doing. Matt with the Sky Scanner pick there? Potentially. Potentially. No. We've got the Tutelage here or the Bolt Hound. Now, the Bolt Hound is actually really strong. Tutelage just gives us card draw, though. So I think we've got to go for... Tutelage. Card draw, Synergy, and Mill. Yeah, I think so. Let's go for the Tutelage. So the thing about the overload is I can play the overload and then get opt back. Oh wow, a third frantic inventory. Dear Lord. Dear Lord. You're talking to a silver free player, pipe down. You're pretty sure it's blue-red Paris's best card? Chat, this draft, we can't lose, right? We can't lose in this draft. We're gods amongst men and women. I don't even play ranked. In before 0-3, we never 0-3 on this channel. Right, anyone who's watching on the YouTube, right? Thank you very much, of course, for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe. I would say hit that like, subscribe button, but it's not really me, but just press it gently. We've never 0-3'd a draft on the channel. Certainly none that you'd have seen either. We came close once, but I think it was a tech error or something. It stopped me from recording, so I don't know. Anyway, yeah, never 0-3. He definitely went. Spoiler, he definitely went 0-3. I didn't go 0-3. Didn't go 0-3. Ooh. No Prowess deck is made without the Goblin Wizardry, right? You didn't see it. Sounds fishy. What? You didn't see it because Dean didn't want you to see it? Are you trying to say that I'm trying to manipulate my YouTube? Ooh. Disgraceful. I would never do that to you, YouTube viewers. YouTube viewers see exactly everything that happens on stream. No edits. I just upload the video straight away. Chat, do I go for... Oh, the Kraken's so good though, right? Do I go for a Kraken or do I go for another Frantic Inventory? When haven't you manipulated your YouTube? Frost Breath, don't be greedy? What? I'm going to go for the Kraken, chat. It's going to be my top end, I think. Just because, like, if we can start tapping things, YouTube only sees what they want you to see. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them.
Hi, Dean!
Have I got that turned up? Thank you very much, Thank you very much for that follow, Smoke. Was that just extra loud for everyone, or was it just me? Yeah, thank you very much for that follow. I appreciate it, my friends. I'm in a really good mood today, chat. Like, I'm in such a good mood. I think it's a cross between like the generosity with your gifted subs and drafting really well, playing really well at the minute. I don't know. We're in a good place. We're in a good place. Would you rather trust beans or or manipulative? Look, I don't manipulate anything that goes on YouTube. Right. Although I do need a 7-0 win, or I need a 7x win on draft for the community prize. So we get a 1,000 gems to give away to the community if I can 7x a draft. You didn't see it because it didn't go. Look, I upload everything to YouTube. I promise you. I would never lie to you, YouTube. Promise. Right. 47 cards, chat. What are we doing here? We're going to be cutting one, right? What have we got? We've got 16 creatures. And so we're going to cut this because that's garbage. Draws us a card, draws us a card, draws us cards. Likes it when we draw cards. Doesn't draw cards, but it's a nice early creature. Kills something. Draws cards. Doesn't do anything. And gets bigger when we play things that help us draw cards. I'm gonna watch that video to see if you cut the promise out. Draws cards. Stops things from attacking us. Draws cards. Likes it when we draw cards. Likes it when we draw cards. Creature. Helps us draw cards. Kills something. Right, I'm going to get rid of one of these. Like, the incinerator probably goes, right? So we're down to 44. We've got 16 lands. Now, a part of me thinks, do we... Like, we've been... I don't know. Mega can defo go 7 mana. Do you reckon? Is that not going to... Yeah, I kind of guess so, right? It is a big creature, though. But that takes us down to 13 creatures. Is that enough creatures? I kind of guess, right. So we're gonna have to cut some things, right? We have overloads and goblins, so 3 more. Let's cut the crash through. So so we have 16 creatures. I see. Do we like to get rid of the ogre then, or is the ogre just a nice big body that like deals with things? We could always get rid of the Hobble Fiend. Because we're kind of not going to be wanting to cycle anything, right? So we get rid of the Trampler. 12 creatures, 13 non-creatures. Like, the other thing is, do we just go down to 15 mana? What do we think about 15 mana? We've only got these at our top game, right? So basically, we're cutting ourselves off at 4. Or is that too little, too much? Defo 15, Captain says. What do you guys think on the YouTube comments? Let me know. Like, loads of people that we've raided have said like play 15, play 15. They've all had success with that. We've flooded out. The 4-drop slot can take a cut. Yeah, good point actually. Good point. We could get rid of a Capture Sphere, but Capture Sphere just gets us back into the game though, right? If we're behind. Maybe a Tome? What about this then? I mean, it's a shame it's a... What do you reckon to this? I kind of like it. Hey, YouTube, comment beans if you see this. Don't think 16 is too much. I'll be interested to see what happens. Should we play one with 16 and see how it goes? Smug Fairy. And you know what? If we don't like... I think we 7-2 here because like if we're not getting 7 wins with this deck, we are never getting 7 wins in this draft format, right? And you can quote me on that. In fact, that's going to be the introduction to the YouTube video. If we get flooded, remove 1, and then we get screwed. Exclamation mark mana in the chat, guys. You know how it is. We want to hit your land drops? We do. Okay, so before we go any further, I just want to give a huge shout out and a massive thanks to everybody over at twitch.tv who watches us and supports the channel day in, day out. Your commitment to the channel is overwhelming. And so if you're not already a member or a subscriber, consider heading over there and watching the channel and watching us draft live. Moreover, if you're willing and able to do so, consider supporting the channel via Patreon, whereby you can help to give back something to the community and also unlock some cool hidden rewards along the way. But without further ado, wish us luck and I'll see you in the games. Right, so match 1, we're against Chaos. I hate this game so much. I mean, we are on the play. We could get an ogre down on turn 3. KJ says no. I would agree. It's not our game plan, right? But are we going to be joining something better? Now, what we got in our 2-drop slot is the thing. Elders, Frantic, Scorching. We've got so many different 3-drops. If we mulligan this, we are, and we don't have anything, we are screwed. But realistically, like, these aren't going to come in at all until later game. So because we don't intend to use these until at least like turn 6 or something like that, turn 5, turn 6, we're basically starting with 4 cards. So I'm going to mulligan. Much better start for us there. Great start, in fact. We can get rid of the Havoc Gesture. Keep and be sad. We could keep and be sad there. We're going to get rid of the Havoc Gesture and we start. Land down first. We get a Jeskai Elder on turn 2, which might be able to attack in on turn 3. This could be awesome. Oh, boom. And then we get that mountain as well off the top. Chat, what a mulligan that was. It could probably go down in the best mulligans ever mulliganed. Right, so we go for a mountain and we attack him. Make sure we've... What? That's the blockers. Right, remember that we've got opt, chat, right? So we're going to go for these 2. We're going to hit the Frantic Inventory. RS. Oh, and we fall into the opt as well, but we're not going to cast it just yet. We're not going to cast it just yet. Let's end the turn. We could cast the opt on Empath. What do we think here? This is a sorcery, right? Big doggy. I mean, we save this for the big doggy, obviously. I think that we keep the opt, or we could make a 2/2. I kind of like doing the 2/2 and then getting the opt back, right? That is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Is there an infinite spiral we can make? Oh no, yeah, exile it, right? So I'm going to I'm probably going to cast this now and just start getting creatures out. Oppo has to block this, right? They've not blocked it. We get to draw a card. Yes, please. Boom. Discard a card. We're probably going to discard a mountain, right? Crypt Lurker. This is 7 mana, right? Do we cast the Capture Sphere? Ooh. That's interesting that they got rid of that. Now, okay. I'm thinking I might cast the Capture Sphere on the Crypt Lurker just so we can keep attacking in. Remember, I know we've got another one as well somewhere. Give that prowess. We play down the... We need kind of need 2 red, don't we, at some point? Let's attack him with these. Nice block there. Oppo doesn't want us drawing anymore. And I'm going to play down the... I'm going to play down the mountain. We've got an experimental overload. Overload. Nice. Oh no, this is just too bad. Chat, we didn't even mean to do it. We didn't even mean to do it there. Let's opt before. Sky Skimmer is fine, right? Attack him. Boom, boom. Draw a card. Ditch a mountain. Ditch a island, sorry. And a part of me thinks that I keep this in hand and just keep for the Jeskai Elder. Well, no, this is an absolutely awesome run so far. Warden is a great card. Return to Slag is nice. A part of me thinks, do I just attack in? As that's sorcery speed, right? I mean, I can kill it. I can kill it. So I attack him with this and just hit it with the turn to Slag. If not, I play this. Seems good. You may draw 2 cards. I mean, we need to get rid of it, right?
Hi, Dean.
Hey, Sergeant. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well today. Here to see some drafts, I see. Second Jeskai Elder, thank you very much. I kind of like here, chat, you know. I kind of like playing this down. Actually, it doesn't really matter with this, right? I kind of like getting the turn to Slag back and just attacking in. What do we think of this? Getting the turn to Slag back. 3-3, thank you very much. Ah, a junior officer. Welcome, Sergeant. I was waiting for you, Captain. I was waiting for you. Yeah, take action. This is just... Chat, I mean, this is so good. Like, it's so good. 1 black mana. Oppo's got the world. A Colossal Dreadmaw. Thank you very much. Nom nom. Right, they know we've got the turn to Slag. The thing is, I probably just hit the turn to Slag and attack him, right? Hunter's Edge. Nice. Right, what do you reckon? Do I just go turn to Slag and attack him? Because then they have to block, right? If they don't block, they're taking a minimum of 5. And I can also draw a card as well. 5 and draw a card seems great. I'm going to go for it. How haven't we drawn tutelage? Oppo's thinking about taking 5 here. No, they can't do. Goes down to 6. No tutelage just yet. Oppo's just playing big. We need 7-0. We need 7 something. Splashing for white. Interesting. They obviously haven't got the card in hand, or they would have done it with the Sanctum, right? Hunter's Edge. You've got faith? I think we'll do fine. I mean, this Kraken seems awesome, right? It makes Oppo have to have something next turn. Or do I just play out... Oh, I can't play out both of those. Okay, so I'm going to play the Kraken. Chat. We're gonna take to the air just to make sure we can get that extra damage in. Has this got prowess as well? No, it hasn't. That's a shame. Oh, it's the other one that's got prowess. The 2/2 flyer for 3 mana. That's why I wanted the Tide Skimmer. So what do we think of this deck so far, chat? I think it's been absolutely... Ooh, a little bit of hope from Oppo there, but no, sadly they have to... And that's before we even get the cards out, which are supposed to win us the game. Those two tutelages. Wow, what a great game. Okay, so, second game against Victor Sardi. Fantastic name. So not the best start. We do have an ARPT, we have Frantic Inventory. We will find those cards that we need. I'm sure we will. What do you reckon, chat? You're a new player? You've no... Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Awesome. Awesome. I wish there was a function where you guys could just like the YouTube video from like just doing exclamation mark like. I mean, there probably is something we could do for that, but yeah. So we opt here. We can start getting those cards into our graveyard. 2, we need mana. We need to be getting into all the good things in life. My turn. Red mana is a great start, so we're going to play that down, and we pass. Beautiful. Haven't really invested money into it. There is ways to play it without investing money into it. Nice. So a little bit of flood here, chat, but you know. We're going to get the Spellgorger Weird down. Beautiful. Uncontested by Oppo. Liliana's Devotee. Nice. Nice little more mana coming down. So we've got enough for the Kraken now. Right, so I'm going to attack in. If Oppo blocks, we hit the Frantic Inventory. If they don't block, we get the Sky Scanner down. Tide Scanner. Tide Skinner. Tide Skimmer. Wow, what is wrong with me? Get that ambulance on there. Speed dial, chat. We might need it. We might need it. Okay, so a couple of good options for next turn. Oppo hits in with that 2. So they've clearly got some sort of pump, right? They've clearly got some sort of pump there. We're not going to get rid of the OPC. Wow. Feels like it, man. Feels like it. Right, so I'm going to attack him. What? You going to block? Block. Beautiful. Ooh, have they got something? Okay, this isn't the worst in the world, so we forced them to use that, right? I think we get the Jeskai Elder down. Exclamation mark, ambulance in chat. Brilliant. Titanic Grove, though. Interesting. I'm going to say no blocks. The Imp. The Fetid Imp. Okay. And enough mana to pump as well, can we say. So a couple of options here, chat. I think first of all, I'm going to go in with the Tide Scanner. See if Oppo blocks. Nice. And if they block, they're going to use the Death Touch thing. Beautiful. So we want to get the Death Touch out of their hand, right? That's really important for us. They can also make a creature, by the way. But I think let's get the Kraken down early doors. No, it's an ambulance because you obviously can't speak today. I know. I've got no idea why I'm so bad. Like, yeah, no idea, chat. Second Devotee, by the way. What do we think about this one, chat? You pay the one. We try and get the your end step. What about my end step? What about my end step? I've got the wizardry. Do I just attack him? Or do I keep this back as a blocker? Like, they could have another overgrown thing. I mean, if they do, they do, right? kind of like the trade here. Boom, boom. Second one down. The devotee, he can only make zombies. Oh, on his end step. Oh, on his end step. Cheers, MP. Oh, wait, chat there again. Yet again from chat, keeping me on the straight and narrow because, let's face it, like, I basically can't play this video game. It's difficult for me, okay? It's difficult. I mean, this is absolutely disgusting, by the way. Wow. I mean, we're attacking him, right, here? For the boys. Chat, this Prioress deck is just so OP. Like, why did you let me draft it? I feel bad drafting it. Really? Whenever you draw a card, you may pay 1. Ooh. I mean, still without the tutelage as well. I know, I know. This deck is absolutely sick. It looks like we could be giving away 1,000 gems next week as well. I'll tell you what though, chat. We've got a bit of a backlog as well. So if we do get 7 wins, okay, I'm gonna give 2,000 gems away after the draft. Well, I'll give 1,000 gems away at 11:30 and a second after the draft. God. I returned for a short matter of time. Right, so we are on game 3. We are already 2 games up. And this is an absolutely sensational start. I mean, wow. Still no Teferi's tutelage. Am I British? I am British, and I do apologise for that. Goblin Wizardry. Do we like Goblin Wizardry? I think we do, right? Yeah, Sergeant, I'm from the UK. I'm from a place called Nottingham, which you may know from Robin Hood. Robin Hood famously stole from the rich and gave all that money to the poor. That's essentially what I'm doing with my gems giveaways, right? I take them from wizards and I distribute them amongst us. Gonna give them the nice, because Oppo knows what's coming here, and I feel bad for them. Tutelage or the Sky Scanner? I mean, they're both gonna die, right? I think we need the mana up for the wizards. I'm gonna get rid of the Sky Scanner. Actually, the Sky Scanner allows us to attack him, right? That might have been a bad call, but we'll see. Please tell us more about Robin Hood, as I have not heard of tales of that Tales streamer. Streamer, tell us about it. Nice. Do I just keep Goblin Wizardry up here and double block? Or do we just go through it with the... Was that the guy in tights? Yes, Matt, that was the guy in tights. He wore tights. The guy in tights. Oppo with 26 cards left. I mean, I could... This is actually tricky. I think I pass with Goblin Wizardry up. Because then hopefully I can play the Sky Scanner into the Frantic Inventory, right? Oppo's going to probably think that we're roping them for no reason, but I'm literally not. Faster attacks. Do I give both up here? I think I do, right? Save myself 6 damage. Nottingham Forest. We don't talk about Nottingham Forest. We talk about Notts County, the single greatest football team in the world. Not what we want to see here, chat. Not what we want to see at all. We're going to have to be throwing creatures in front of other creatures. +1/+1 end of turn whenever you cast non-creature spell. Until the end of turn. Yeah, that German lawyer. Fantastic. So we've got an MP from Germany, we've got a German lawyer, and then we've got Fraxter who wears a hat. Aye, Captain. I love it that we've got Sergeant and Captain in the stream, and I've got no idea like how often I should be saluting, but I think it's not enough. I think I need to be saluting more. Highbrow stream. Yeah. Oppo's down to 18 lands. Like, this could be the first game that we lose, right? Because Oppo's had a really strong start with their Rakdos deck. Pitchburn Devil seems good. Ooh. Fantastic interactions there. Fantastic. And Oppo gets enough damage, right? Why did they attack in? Why did they attack then? They had the win. Chat, did I miss something? Chat, did I miss something there? Oppo had me down to 1, right? Shh, don't tell them. I don't think they realised. I don't think they realised. And this would have won the game for them. Oh, chat, we just lose. Oh, no, we lose. There's nothing that draws a card, right? Nothing that draws us a card. We can only hope that they don't, we can only hope that they try and attack with one of them and... No, because we've got to do that pre-combat, right? At the beginning of your combat, you may... Ah, what a shame. What a shame. Yeah. Okay. Ah. Nothing we couldn't do about that, chat. We played that. I'm going to say we played that perfectly fine. I think we did. The only sort of contentious bit there was with the Goblin Wizardry, but we could have blocked one, kept one alive for another turn. Maybe. Alright, we'll take that loss. We'll take that loss. Okay, guys, so we are on round 4. We've got 2 wins and 1 loss, which, wow, I don't know how we would win that. Now, this is a tricky one, chat, because it's a complete antithesis of what the deck's about. Okay, so the deck's about drawing cards. Here, though, we've got like a nice little turn 3 play. We've got some card draw with the Sky Scanner, but we don't have any payoffs for it. And we don't have any blue mana. And yet, a part of me thinks I keep it. I mean, getting the Spellgorger Weird out early with the amount of instants and sorceries we have in our deck is quite good, especially since we're on the play. So I'm going to keep it. Okay, Oppo with the Saltwater Cliffs there. We get, oh no, we get Smug to Fairy, but no mana to play them. Blue mana off the top would be an absolute godsend for us. They get the Chandra's Magmut. Yikes. Okay, let's get this Swell Gorge away. At least we can trade it with the Magma. But they probably want to trade these off as soon as possible. They opted not to. And now Oppo could be in a little bit of a sticky situation here. No! Oh, they hit the cancel off the top. Boom. I mean, the race begins though right now. Okay. What a shame. What a shame. I mean, it's really is the only card that they could have had, really. I know there's about 4 of us, but other than those, that's the only card that they could have had. Skyscanner looks good. Wow, big Teferi. Yikes. Does Turn to Slag attack Planeswalkers? It doesn't. Creatures only, chat. Creatures only. I think I'd try to hit in at Teferi here, right? They could downtick. They uptick. Interesting. Are they going to block? No block, but they did uptick. Interesting. So a part of me here thinks that the... have we played a land for turn? Yeah, that's true. That is true. Have we played land for turn, chat? I feel we have, right? Okay. Yeah, we did, Captain says. Oh, yeah, because obviously I should have just looked at theirs. Right. Do you reckon Oppo's keeping up counter spells? Like, have they gone full in, like, to get to Fairy out and counter? Volcanist. Like so, if I hit the turn to Slag here, right? If I hit the turn to Slag, they have to do something with their Teferi. I need to pressure that Teferi, so I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna hit the Magma. Just because then we get a trade with the Arcanist if so, regardless, right? Whereas, like, so, if we hit this, they could trade these two off and we'd be down to 1 creature and that would be on 1. Beck, you're back! Did you forget that we've already played Marbles today? Oppo's definitely got a counterspell, right? 100% have got a counterspell. How much longer are you playing for? I'm probably going to be playing for like another 40 minutes. Why? What do you want? What are you thinking about, Bex? What surprise have you got? Or you just being nosy? Psychotog. Do you reckon Oppo's a psychologist as well? A fellow psychologist. Oppo seeing if they can draw something. Bum bum. I don't know what to be doing in this like dry spell. Should I be plugging merch or should I just be plugging the socials? I'll plug the socials. Guys, make sure to go and check out the YouTube. Make sure to check out the Discord. We've got a fantastic community over there. If you go into the Discord, mind you, there's a community map where you can put your username and the rough area whereabouts you live. So, you know, so like maybe like town or city. Just let us know so we can start building a community map of where we're all from. I have a good Aussie streamer that is playing marbles. If anyone wants to come and play, can put it on Discord. Yeah, Beck, sure, go for it. Go for it. Right, we're going to attack in with both here just to make sure that... So we won't get a trade here, but we will make sure that Teferi potentially leaves. Unsubstantiate, nice. Okay, so not what we wanted to see there. But in the promotions thread, yeah. Matt's there. White mana as well for Oppo. Splashing. If we get another land next turn, I think I might go for the ooh. Right, should we try and attack in, see if they've got anything? Oppo's definitely going to down tick here, right? Right, so I'm looking for... So they've got a down tick. Right, interesting. Let's go for the tutelage. Second one. Have they got another counterspell? They haven't. Draw some cards. Capture Sphere. Now, what do we think about Capture Sphere, chat? Like, Capture Sphere on this board isn't the best at the minute, right? I mean, they could play something that's big. It's kind of like a defensive spell. Ditch the Capture Sphere. We've got a second one anyway, right? Right, let's mull Oppo. Nice. Let's hit the Opt as well. We get the land for the Kraken, so I'm actually gonna keep this. And we play down the we'll play down the land and we'll pass. Waker of Waves. Interesting. Waker of Waves is actually really interesting. Oppo's still drawing cards, bless them. So, what I kind of like here, I kind of like the Kraken so that we can tap this next turn. They could phase this out and hit me for 7. Or I could continue to mull them and get some creatures down. What do we reckon? I reckon we do that. So I'm going to play the Spellgorger Weird. Ah, it's a weird tapping there. I don't think it matters. Get the sphere back. get that sphere back. Right, we're going to hit the Sky Scanner. Oh, the Sky Scanner, oh, it doesn't die, but it becomes fodder. Oh, that's nice. We can't get the sphere back though, right? Ooh. Swift response there from Oppo. Beautiful. And I think we pass. Now, Oppo's got 12 cards left in deck. They could mill themselves out. We've got Turn to Slag, an Opt. Not too many options. Come on, mill. Oppo getting rid of the Shock. Now, that's actually quite scary that they ditched that Shock, because hitting the Spellgorger Weird is awesome. Return creature to its hand, by the way. Boom. It's shocking they did that. Can't believe it. I want to try and play down as much as possible here. Like, do I just get the Opt back? Or do I get the Return to Slag? So I can kill the Flyer. But the Opt kind of does more damage, right? Interesting. A part of me thinks, do I just want to... A part of me thinks, do I just want... Oh, no, because this will create a creature anyway, so it's fine. Put the 1/1 counter there. We go and get ourselves Opt. Don't mind if I do. We get a little creature that we can use as a blocker. I think they were splashing for the swift response there. Could have attacked a fairy. Potentially missed there. Right, Oppo's down to 7. Are we going to get the mill win? This will feel like an excellent win if we get there. They had one shock in hand. They can't really attack him with this, can they? Whoa, hello. Scry 2, they've not got that. How many lands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So they've probably got 2 more lands in the deck, right? We just need to stay alive, chat. Did we get the win here? Tutelage is a body, but I think we need something a little bit better. Woohoo! So there's no way I can get Oppo to draw. Do I just kill the flyer? They can hit me for 7. So I think at the minute the only way they win is to get this out and attack in for 16. Need a body? I agree. So they could downtick the weird... Oh no! They can still win, right? They can still win. No, they can't downtick. They can't downtick both. Boom. Oh. GG's. What a game. We get Oppo with mill. They uptick themselves to kill themselves early. Boom. Right, should we give away some gems? If everyone's right, everyone. So game 5, 3 wins, 1 loss, and we mulligan this. Right, we need to get into early doors, Smug to Fury. This is great. So we're gonna keep this. We're gonna ditch the ogre because it's probably the worst card. Right. Temple of Epiphany helps with that scry. Ooh, Oppo with a Porculus Vine. That's greedy. That's greedy. We do have a Frantic Inventory, though, as a draw, and a Scorching Dragonfire to hold them off for a turn. But we win, right? If we get, realistically, if we get Fairy's Tutelage down, we're milling Oppo for 4 cards a turn. Yeah. Some Arctic Monkeys on as well. Oh, Beans, don't hit me like that, man. Don't hit me like that. You will get there, brother. Welcome, welcome to any new followers. No worries, KJ. Thank you very much for stopping by today. I really do appreciate it, man. Who won? It was it was Captain Ramius. Right, chat. A quick decision here. So Oppo might go for the Oppo might go for like an emblem on this. Okay. So I think I'm going to hit out with the Frantic Inventory because Oppo can't attack in this turn. Yikes. Come on. Ah, you're joking me. Really? Okay. Sorcery Speed. Kill the Llanowar Visionary to hopefully put Oppo off mana. Maybe. Ah. Were we greedy there keeping that second tutelage on top? Nah, we've got 16 lands. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah, your boss won, Sergeant, there. Crypt Lurker. Crypt Lurker is still good, right? Porculus Vines draws him a card. Beautiful. Right, let's start this train rolling. Those gems belong to the military. I love it. The Triumph's a nice blocker, but this gives us 2 blocks, right? I think I'm actually going to get rid of the Skimmer here. Ooh, 2 fantastic hits. We'll take that. Naltars, they got one anyway. They got one anyway. Right, so what do we do here? The Goblin Wizardry, do you reckon? Goblin Wizardry is blockers. Yikes. Double Tef. I mean, it's a tricky one, right? Because we'll be taking so much. I know I want to. I know I want to. But we're down to 11, man. Devotee as well. Wow. I think we lose this one, chat. Opposing for a minimum of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. GG's. Ah. They had lethal there. They had exacts. Oh. What a shame. What a shame.
Hi, Dean.
Hey, Double O. Hope you're well, my friend. Thank you very much for that follow. Really do appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. It's the best you ever had. Oh, come on, man. Right, chat. A big one here. Do we keep or do we not? If we get any blue mana at all, we are absolutely Gucci. If we don't, it's not so good. So blue mana at the minute, we are... Been very on time today, yeah. Good to buy more. We've got a 25% chance to draw an island. Okay. Let's go, go, go. Come on. We can do it. 3 wins, 2 losses. I mean, our losses, they've not been good. They've not been good. We've got, like, we've just not been able to do as much as we wanted to. Why does it say Twitch Prime not supported in my country? That's interesting, Sergeant. Which country are you from, if you don't mind me asking? USA? Really? Now, that is quite strange, because, like, you should be able to do it in the States. Like, States is... Yeah. I've honestly got no idea, but thank you very much for having a look into that. I've just been having a look on what everyone else is... Oh, the link doesn't work for you? Oh, interesting. Interesting. We're going to spend this now just to go through the deck a little bit. Fine, use our mana. Literally where Amazon is from. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Bum, 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 bum. Discard a card. I think we ditched the tutelage though. Like, is it not? Is it not the same as that link? Well, is that a slightly different link? Interesting. Right, we are milling our opponent here.
You're my favorite customer.
Sergeant_Morning would just subscribe.
Thank you very much for that sub, Sergeant. I really do appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying the content as well. Beautiful. Return that back to hand, I assume. Bum, 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 bum. Right, chat. So when we the guy we raided yesterday, I don't know if you remember, he had a really good idea, and that idea from the person we raided yesterday was that whenever they raid somebody, they they play a game whereby they give them a minute, and they give them like a minute or two, and chat like people from people that we raid with have to try and make the person that we raid say something, like say a random word. Okay, so we go to a random word generator, we make a random word, and we have to persuade the streamer to say that. They get 2 minutes, and if they say it in 2 minutes, we give them a gifted sub to the channel, right? So what do you think about that? Is that something that we should be doing? Is that something that you guys like the idea of? With the scry there. Tutelage. Right, we get our second tutelage down. Yeah, we stole it from the ultimate ratio. It's a really good idea. Like, yeah, he did it yesterday. And I was like, wow, this is fantastic. Not that we steal ideas. We don't steal ideas on the channel, remember. We borrow and we reinterpret. And we try and make it a little bit, different. We're going to get the blockers down, I think. I think that I should get the gifted sub. No attacks. I offer myself as a sacrifice. Do you think it's a good thing? Upper gets in for 3 here. We're down to 14 cards. Opt is fantastic. Right, so let's go to random word generator. We don't really want that, do we? Sky Scanner looks awesome here. Oppo's not having a good time. And I think we just say no. 1 turn clock. Yeah, correct, my friend. Right, chat, so... boom. We get that win. Right, let's make a random word. Oh, wow. Okay, so... 4 wins, 2 losses, I think. Washing powder. Just gifts in theirs? Yeah, let's gift in theirs. Sounds good. Shrimp. I don't think we're ever going to leave. You're already a sub, Beans. Right, here we go. Tutelage down. Nice. I think we just get rid of the Jester here, right? Ooh, 2 lands off the top there. Now, is that going to be helpful to Oppo or not? Snake's great. Nice. We could do the Sky Scanner to get it moving, and we just throw this in front of the snake. Nice. Making sure we're hitting our land drops. At the minute, though, we are just milling Oppo of lands. That's 6 lands we've milled. We've got a capture sphere for their Colotl, though. Probably give this up now as a sacrifice. Truffle Snout. Or life, probably. No? Nice. Do we like the Jeskai Elder? Or do we just want card draw here, don't we? Right, so I think, chat, I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for the Ogre now. Wait for the Clottal to get a little bit bigger because they're going to be trying forcing their card draw spells, which we want them to do. We could even keep them off another attack. They might just attack him with a Truffle Shuffle. Oppo is a Shrimpy Shrimp. That's not what we want to see, chat. Well, 1 mana short of doing what we want to do here. So let's end the turn. Down to 17. Oppo sees the end in sight. Brilliant. Oh, have they got a counter spell? Do we lose? Okay, we can skip. We can skip. So down to 17. Bean's also with that skip. Wow. What? Dear Lord. Oppo loves to self-mill here. Right, I'm going to hit this down now whilst they haven't got any... I mean, what are they down to? Like 12? Yeah, we've sadly got to hit them with this. Such a bad song. So we've done this because they could be playing counters, right? Oppo 1 to the bottom. Down to 11. Ideally, we need another land. Like, we're dead and buried without a land here. In fact, chat, I think it's all over. I think it's all over. Ooh. Ogre into the... I mean, what are they down to? Down to 9 cards. We can get them down to 1, 2, 3, 4. And potentially something else. But I think we've got to go for the Ogre. And the Larcenist. Oppo's giving us the GGs. I think they've got a removal spell here. GG's, Oppo. Ah, chat. Chat. GG's. That was a great game. That was a great game by Sion. What a shame. What a shame. I think we were just missing like some core components in the middle just to sort of buy us that time. If we'd have hit a couple more of the Teferi's Proteges. Yeah, so maybe more 2 drops rather than 4 drops would have been great there, just to kind of buy us that time. Well, no, a really great deck. It's just a shame we couldn't get to those 7 wins. We lose and no codes for beans. Right, so I'm going to close out the YouTube video just by thanking everyone for all of your support. Make sure to catch us on Twitch, and there's also links to the Patreon if you're willing and able to do so. It just helps us to kind of keep making that extra bonus content for you guys as well, and the mainstream in the background. So yeah, until next time, I will catch you guys later. Make sure to like and subscribe.